Hello friends, 11 months ago a video about new type of grafting of Adenium, new system, kind of a combination of approach grafting and a wedge grafting, also known as V grafting. The approach grafting was going to increase chance that the graft would catch, and in case of Dorset horn Adenium, it'll make it easier to return the plant to the original root, so the leaves would be curly again. And also the approach grafting would speed up the growth of a scion. Now, 11 months later, I'd like to show you an update. This is that video. The title is Adenium Grafting New System. I will give clickable link to this video under the title of this update in the description part, so you can see it if you didn't yet, because this new system has advantages in V grafting or wedge grafting of young Adenium plants over well-known old system. Are the non-grafted plants, curly leaf Dorset horn that I used, while the grafted, losing at least temporarily the extreme curliness. You see how much bigger grew, how faster they grew. And today, looky look, one has a first bloom. Here are some other not Dorset horn that also grew much faster due to this method of grafting. This one actually bloomed, but I forgot to make a video. It has another bud. It was experiment that the seedling of a triple white that is very light, would it have a white flowers as opposed to these ones that have a little darker body? Would they have darker flower? Just because I crossed the triple white with broccoli, Adenium broccoli, which has a pink flower. Well, yes, they all are way more twiggy than the triple white that was one of the parents, because they got some of that extreme twigginess from broccoli. And the one with a very pale trunk, just like the triple white has, does have a pure white flower. Unfortunately, I didn't made a video when it was blooming, but here is a bud, very white. Anyway, the main purpose why I did it was because of a Dorset horn, and the first one bloomed. And so I'm able to cross it with something else to try to make a new hybrid. This plant is too small to bother it to hold the seed pod. I don't know, I'm not sure, but it is certainly not too small to take the pollen and cross it with something with what I did not cross it yet. One of my broccoli plastic leaf crosses is a very special plant tendency of giving very high percentage of offspring micro broccoli. Let me show example. This is an example of one of the offsprings, micro broccoli. Here is another. Here is another. Here is another. Here is another. As you can see, very small leaves. So I might cross the Dorset horn pollen with that special broccoli plant I have that gives this kind of offspring to see would I get an offspring in a first or a second generation. Would I get an offspring that'll be very curly like Dorset horn with even smaller leaves than usually? I don't know, but I will try. And when I'll find out, I will tell you in an update to this update. So you don't need to try. So you can try something else and maybe tell us.